Not knowing how to read affects your whole life. It affects relationships you have with other people. It affects your opinion of yourself, your security in who you are, because you feel broken. You feel as if you're never, at least I felt as if I was never going to succeed.
What is Project Read?
Project Read is an adult literacy program, so we work with anyone in the community, 16 and older, who's reading and writing below and 9th grade level, and we just work with them to improve their literacy skills so that they're able to function in society.
How would you describe working with Provo City Library?
The Provo City Library donates space to Project Read. We have a beautiful space downstairs in the library, and they designed the space in this building specifically for Project Read, which is wonderful. The director of the Provo City Library also serves on the Project Read Board of Trustees as well. But we are a separate nonprofit entity. We are not a city program or something like that.
Who provides the manpower for Project Read?
Project Read is run almost entirely by volunteers. I have a 4-person staff that is a paid staff that works in the office, works with volunteers, and then I have a core of over 200 volunteers each year that do everything else to run Project Read. All of my tutors are volunteers, all of my board members are volunteers, and I also have office volunteers that come in, public relations volunteers, marketing volunteers, fundraising volunteers that come and help us do different things in the office.
One of the students that went through our program told us how she just got ecstatic when she could cook her first box of rice-a-roni because she could read the ingredients. And other students tell us how happy they are that they can finally read to their kids. And another student told us that she was delighted as she drove down the freeway and was able to read the words on the side of a truck. And these are things that a lot of us really don't even think about.
When I came to Utah, I found that people actually care about whether or not you succeed. Their goal is not just the money they make from the program working there. Their goal is seeing you succeed in everything you do. So being a part of this program has taught, it's helped me with my confidence, it's helped me with my reading, my spelling's gotten a lot better. It doesn't matter what nationality you are, it doesn't matter where you're from. What it matters is everyone needs to know how to read. It's one of the most basic functions in life, and almost everybody I know that can read takes advantage. Just takes it for granted. It's always going to be there. When you spend 30 years of your life not knowing how to read, and then it starts to happen, I remember the first thing that went through my mind. Now I'm going to have to be responsible for everything I do, because it's no longer a problem. It's no longer an excuse. I can read, and if I can read, I can be held responsible for what I do. That has been one of the best things that could have happened to me. To go on through life never feeling that you'll ever amount to anything or ever be successful is one of the hardest things I think I've ever felt, because for about 10 years of my life, I just didn't care about anything or anyone. And I got taken advantage of, I got used, I got lied to, What I found out was the responsibility was not on the other people, the responsibility was on me to learn how to read. And no matter how hard it was, no matter how long it takes, I had to do it. So doing it here was the best thing that could have happened to me. From the time I started with Project Read till today, I have changed an awful lot. And the reason I've changed is because now I have confidence. Next month I'll turn 50. And I look at it this way, I'm not going to give up just because I'm 50, and I'm not going to give up for any reason. Because if they're willing to give me the time to learn, I'm willing to take the time to be a student to learn. And that's all I can say. If you don't do it for yourself, then do it for your children. Do it for your wife, do it for your husband. But most of all, do it for you, because you want the success of learning how to read.